Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome back to Higurashi. Last time we were here, we learned it's apparently quite easy to lure your friends into helping you carry out a murder, and it definitely makes it a lot less work on yourself. So, I think we should keep that in mind. I'm not exactly sure what for, but I'm sure that'll be important. Maybe. Ah, good, and we're at the festival, just like nothing happened. Hot dog go?
シロップはイチゴにメロンにブルーハワイがあるよ。おみくじたこ焼きいかがですか？当たりにはマスタードがげっしり。
There are a great many booths at this year's Higurashi festival. Anything can become a festival if there are vendors selling food and music for bond dances, I thought. It's still June, but it had been extremely hot the past few days, almost as if it's already summer. When you have a June festival with bond dance music under this kind of weather, the only thing that's missing to make it a perfect summer festival is fireworks. I heard a voice coming from my portable radio. With this earphone, it looks a little like I'm secretly listening to the horse races while on duty.
Sono mugicha. 勤務中に飲める麦茶、飲めない麦茶。その麦茶、缶ならもらっといてください。コップなら自体でお願いします。
はい、了解です。それと、紹介役員が挨拶に来てます。村長と、あと、園崎家の方からも。
お寮のばあさま、やだな。大石は巡回中でいつ戻ってくるかわからないとか言ってごまかせません。
無線があるんだからすぐに呼び出せるだろうってすごい剣幕でして。
あんのばあさま、死ぬときは絶対脳梗塞ですね。了解了解。すぐに戻ると丁重にですよ。お伝えください。
Oh well, guess I'll have to go back and mingle with the locals. All of a sudden, a group of kids came running towards me from behind. After a quick look at them, I noticed that they were the granddaughter of the old bag and her friends. They occupied a corner of the shooting gallery stall, making a lot of noise. Mion Sonozaki. When acting her age, she's a cute, normal girl. But do I ever hate it when she acts like a member of the Sonozaki family? She'll be the boss of the Okinomiya Yakuza territory in 10 or 20 years. Just you wait and see. And while I was thinking things like that, I noticed that Mion wasn't the only one taking leadership of her group this time. It was the boy. That boy, I know him. He just moved here recently. The boy from the Maibara mansion. Keiichi Maibara-kun, was it? I heard that the Maibara family is from the city, and they're supposedly very rich too. But he doesn't flaunt his family's wealth, and he has a good reputation because of that. Even though he just moved here, he's already adjusted to his new school, and he's popular with his classmates too. Everyone in the village seems to like him well. He's very interesting to watch as a person of many moods. Boys of his age sure have a lot of energy. Ah, to be young again.
おい、次はレナだぜ。ここでレナはかなり美味しいタイミングだぜ。
大丈夫レナ？具合悪いんじゃない？
You look like you just saw a dead body not too long ago.
ごめん。ちょっと射的は横で見てたいかな。なら 無理をしないで休んでいるといいのです。ではレナさんを飛ばしてここでいよいよ真打ち、私の出番でございましてよ。
It looked like only 4 of them were having a good time. The girl called Rina seemed outside of that circle of smiles. Her name is Rina Ryugu. What was her real name? I couldn't remember, but I can check when I get back to the station. Rina is only a nickname. I believe she moved here a year before my Varakun did. Her mother divorced her father, or something like that. She's a strong girl who does all the housework by herself. She's a very modest girl, I'm told, which is rare in this era. Unlike my Barakun, it seemed like she hadn't really opened up to her friends just yet. They had looked like a group of 5, but there's a distance between her and the others. It's a little sad, you know? My Barakun has become part of the village, but Rina is still by herself. Well, that's just how it looks to me.
おいさん、所長と課長のミス。大至急お戻りになってください。
おいし了解。地域のお祭りにまで挨拶に来るなんて、うちの所長は地域交流に豆だな。沖宮の祭りに来たって話は聞いたことないのに。
ああ、こちら高杉です。大石さん聞こえますか？どうぞ。
はいはい、大石です。ただいま全速力で帰還中ですよ。もう1分ほどお待ちを。
If I don't hurry up, even the chief might end up calling me. I ran back to the headquarters tent. Oh man, you guys look like you're gonna die soon. I certainly hope not. Oh, thank goodness. I didn't want to have to go through the entire festival again, to be honest. I'm glad we get to take the fast track on that route.
大石さん、先生が到着してます。
ああ、どうもどうも。どうですか、入江の先生。
Yep, he's definitely dead. Oishi entered the cordoned off area. In there, people from forensics were taking pictures of the corpse from various angles. Irie was squatting down next to the dead body of Jiro Tomitake. When he stood up, he looked pale. Yep, definitely dead.
信じられません。
そりゃあ私だって信じられませんよ。初見で見た限り、仏は喉をかき。
Are you clawing out your own throat, my Barakun?
それも自分の手で。
With your bare hands?
こいつはまっとうな死に方じゃない。十中八九、何らかのヤバめな薬物でしょう。
彼は何らかの薬物の常習者だったということでしょうか。
さあね、そいつを調べるのはどうやら我々の仕事になりそうです。
大石さん、この角材は
多分仏が振り回したんじゃないかと思います。で、途中で捨てて喉をかくのが楽しくなっちゃったんじゃないかと。
角材を何のために振り回したんでしょう。
自衛のためと考えるのが一番自然だと思います。仏の体に外傷がいくつかあるのに気づいてます？
ええ、打撲傷を思わせる跡がいくつか散見できます。
ってことは一番考えられるストーリーは、仏が祭り終了後沖宮へ帰る途中、ここで何者かに襲われた。それで取り押さえられて怪しげな注射とかそういうのをされて、その結果錯乱させられて死に至らしめられた。
喉をかきむしるように誘導できる薬物なんて
私もそっちは専門じゃありませんが、薬物中毒の一つに自傷行為ってあるらしいじゃないですか。まあその辺はうちの鑑識のじい様が調べてくれるでしょう。
大石さん、失礼します。ここから数百メートルのところに富武二郎のものと思われる自転車が見つかりました。
お、そうですか。ありがとうございます。何か手がかりとかは？
いえ、初見では特には。今鑑識が言っています。
じゃあつまりその自転車があった場所が襲撃場所と考えていいんでしょうね。それで戦ったり逃げたりしてここまで来た。
Oishi frowned, crossing his arms in front of his chest. Irie was looking at the miserable corpse of Tomitake, and he kept saying the same thing over and over.
ありえない。絶対にありえない。
先生、ありえちゃったんだから仕方がないです。発想を柔軟にしましょう。まあ先生でもこんな死体はなかなか見慣れてるものじゃないか。先生はもう結構ですよ。お帰りになられて十分休んでください。救命活動でお呼びしたはずだったんですが、無駄足になってしまって申し訳ないです。
Oishi struck his head out of the blue tent and asks, "Can anyone give him a ride home?" Irie gasped all of a sudden as he turned to Oishi.
そうだ。高野さんは？
Oh yeah, we found her in a barrel.
高野
That's
さんは
right.
どうなったんです？
え？おお、お宅の看護師さんの？
多分富武さんと一緒だったと思うんです。高野さんは無事なんですか？
先生、彼女の電話番号はわかります？
もちろんです。
熊ちゃん、入江の先生に電話番号を聞いて署から在宅確認を取らせてください。
了解っす。先生、番号。
はい。よろしいですか
Kumagai got the phone number from Irie, repeated it back, and then dashed away from the blue tarps.
先生、高野さんと仏は確か親しい仲でしたよね。
ええ。
何かトラブルがあったとか、そういうのは聞いたことがあります？
まさか聞いたことないです。仲のいい二人でした。
何事もなけりゃいいんですがね。下手すりゃ仏か、それとも星か。なるほど。看護師なら怪しげな薬物を取り扱えてもおかしくはないですよね。
そんな薬品はうちの診療所にはありませんし、あったとしても厳重に保管されています。高野さんに持ち出せるわけがない。
それでも一般人よりは容易でしょ。
ですからそもそもそんな薬物は聞いたことがないし、当診療所にも存在しません。
大石さん、留守のようです。署の待機組の方で直接訪問すると言ってます。先生、すみませんが高野さんの住所を教えてください。
熊ちゃん、それプラス県警に今夜出た身元不明の女性死体がないか確認を取ってください。あるいは県外の可能性もあるんだ。課長に近県にも同様に身元不明の女性死体が出ていないか確認を取るよう伝えてください。
了解っす。
高野さんも殺されているということですか？
I'm not saying she's warming up in that barrel.
さてどうでしょうね。まだ外車とも星とも決まったわけじゃありません。もちろん無関係って可能性だって残ってます。明日は月曜だってのも構わず、その辺の飲み屋で飲んだくれてる可能性もありますからね。
信じられない。どうしてこんなことが。
まあ私だって信じられないです。ひなみ沢村連続開始事件、これで5年目ですよ。お社様のたたりが5連続ってことになっちまいます。なんとか今年で尻尾をつかんでやりたいな。定年前にこの山だけはなんとか片付けたいんです。
Oishi hates the curse of Oyashiro-sama. It had been leading him around by the nose for 5 consecutive years. The victim of the first year, the manager of the damn construction site, was his friend. Despite his desire to avenge his friend, the mystery had only deepened, and one case followed another year after year. Oishi would be retiring next March. As a retiree, he'd be able to ask about the progress of the investigation, but he wouldn't be able to take the initiative anymore. In other words, this year was his last chance for revenge. Would he have to put his head in the lion's mouth to capture the culprit? Oishi quietly clenched his fist. I believe that this maze is an exit. Maze is a very convenient word. A maze always has an exit. You don't call it a maze if it doesn't have one. I know I'm on the right path towards the exit of this maze. I used to miss these minor divergences, but now I don't miss anything. I don't make any mistakes. This time I could feel a response that was different than all the other times. I'm sure I can finally get to the exit of this maze. But no matter which path I chose to come to this point, Jiro Tomitake always dies. I'm really glad we didn't have to go through that whole festival again. I feel like we've gone through it at least like 4 times, if not more. Rina had been sick ever since that day, and she hadn't been able to join in on club activities as often since.
まだちょっと風邪っぽいの。そうでございますの。それは残念ですわね。
なあレナ、たまにはパーッとはしゃいでみないか。多分元気に遊べば吹っ飛ばせると思うんだよ俺は。
そうだね。それはおじさんも同感だね。そうかな。横になっている方がかえって毒になることもありますです。そうですわよね。病は気からとも言いますですわ。
Everyone had suspected for a while that Rina isn't really sick, at least physically. It's just that many things happened to her at once. She caught a mental cold. That's why I thought she would get better once she played with us, just like we used to. It seemed like Rina was aware of that too. She knew that she had to get out of her state of depression soon. She wanted to get better, and she wanted to have fun again every day.
よし、私も参加する。オッケー。そう来なくっちゃね。じゃあ今日はレナの病み上がりも少し加味してテーブルゲームから種目をチョイスしよう。何がいいかな。
Mion started rummaging through her locker, humming to herself. She took one game after another from the locker and put them aside. That locker definitely didn't obey the laws of physics. The amount of games she took out from the locker was more than what it could physically hold.
お、こんなのもあったね。久しぶりにやってみようか。今日は本格派推理ゲームでいこう。
ほう、なんだよそれ。面白そうだな。
犯人と凶器、犯行現場の3つを当てるゲーム。
And that sure is really pointed to our current situation, isn't it?
結構頭を使うんだよ。一度やれば すぐに覚えてしまいます。
Don't worry, you've got experience, Rena.
ちゃんとメモに整理していけば大丈夫なのです。情報の整理にはちょっとしたコツがありますのよ。知的な私の最も得意とするジャンルでございますわね。
The rules don't seem that difficult. In short, it's a game where you sound out the cards each player holds in order to try and reason out the identity of the cards first drawn out of the deck. There are plenty of games in different formats where you try to identify something hidden in the least number of steps. This one just happens to be a competitive one of those. The key to winning this game would be how well you can organize your information. We usually like to play athletic games so that we can run around a lot, but in our club, you have to excel both academically and athletically.
よしよしよし、なんだか面白くなってきやがった。やろうぜやろうぜ。レナ、今日こそ曖昧になってるあの水鉄砲勝負の時の白黒をつけてやる。
そうだね。よーし、レナも本気で行くからね。レナが本気なら僕も本気を出さないといけませんです。ですわね。あの水鉄砲の一件以来、ケイチさんとレナさんの評価を改めましたよ。容赦なく行かせていただきますわ。よしよし、盛り上がってきたね。おじさんもこういう暑さを期待してたんだよ。よし、行ってみよう。
よし行くぜ。俺がナイフで書斎はどうだ。
あるよ。レナはね、ケイチ君毒薬で玄関ホールだよ。
I feel like this is gonna end up badly.
私はこれですわね。ミオン、ピストル、ラウンジですわ。
Somebody's gonna get upset.
ピストルはあんたが持ってるんでしょ。下手なフェイクは意味ないよ。犯人と凶器は特定できたと思います。犯行現場が2択なのです。はあ、リカちゃんも？私は犯人が2択で特定できない。コツは相手の質問内容から何かのヒントを得ることですよ。それが分かれば時には相手の手札で答えが分かることもありましたよ。
なるほどな。くそ、甘く見てたか。やっべ、メモがぐちゃぐちゃで意味が分からなくなった。
メモに書き取るコツが分かればこのゲームは7割方攻略したも同然だね。ま、7割程度じゃおじさんには勝てないけどさ。
I kind of knew I didn't stand a chance of winning this game, but I gradually started picking it up. Rena seemed to be getting her energy back as she played along. It was the right decision to force her to play with us today. While we were in the middle of the game, Shi-sensei came into the classroom.
楽しそうですね。ところでリュウグウさんはいますか？リュウグウさんにお客様が来ています。
Everybody looked puzzled. Parents sometimes showed up at school for some reason, but Shi-sensei never called them visitors. It's gonna be police officer man, right? Whose name currently escapes me. Oishi, yeah. It's rare to have a visitor at school.
なんだろう。ちょっと行ってくるね。みんなは部活続けててね。
Rena left the classroom at a run.
どうする？待ってるか？
どれだけかかる用事かわからないからね。レナもああ言ってたことだし、私たちは続けようか。